Sorry. I've had to write everything down because my brain has been cabbaged since I came out of hospital last year. I'll start. I support truth be told because I am vaccine injured. And hello everybody, my name is Tony and I had the AstraZeneca vaccine back in March 2021. By 2 weeks after worsening and progressing symptoms, I was fully paralysed and rushed into ICU, diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome, following the AstraZeneca vaccine. I sadly went to the severe end of the syndrome, which was life-threatening. My wife was told that I could have heart or respiratory failure at any point. We had to have the resuscitation talk, and as you can imagine, it was frightening and very distressing for myself and my family. Whilst ventilated, I suffered so many medical issues, burning pain as my nerves were stripped of its covering with the GBS. I suffered arrhythmias, collapsed lung, MRSA, pneumonia, and many more things. I received IVG and plasma treatment. After 4 months, I was told I may have to go into long-term respiratory unit, such was my severity. With time, my nerves first repaired into my lungs, and with the personal care and emotional support from my wife, I managed to progress and get off the ventilator at around 8 months. I was then moved to neuro rehab for a further 6 months. Here I began trying to move my body again as my nerves slowly repaired. This was long, hard, and very painful. I couldn't even lift my hands at the start. I am now left with disabilities. I still have nerve damage in my lower legs and feet. My hands have also been permanently damaged, which really stops me doing things independently. My wife has now become my carer. I was the main earner in the family. I was healthy and worked 60 hours a week. I even worked all through the furlough. I'm still classed as employed, but now look at me. Unable to stand or walk unaided, and I still can't balance. I have to wear supports to lift my feet because of the damage, and I need to use a wheelchair. I didn't consent to this. Being injured by a vaccine, the government and mainstream media continuously said was safe. Turns out it wasn't safe for me. I've been called misinformation, yet I have a diagnosis, and I've been assessed by the VDPS. I've been labelled an anti-vaxxer. How can I be when I had the vaccine? We need a government and mainstream media that is open, transparent, and wants to begin dialogue with the injured and bereaved. They silenced and ignored us. Sorry, why have they silenced and ignored us? They gave us no choice and they took our voice for nearly 2 years. This has ruined my life, and the truth needs to be told.
Well done. Thank you so much, Tony.